Welcome back. Again, we are live. Reminder, we are raising money on Twitch for the Fibroid Foundation. Head on over and donate if you're able. We appreciate it. And how is my audio? Audio check. Yep, good. All right. Over that thing. What? Oh, how is it back on the road? Last session we died repeatedly to this thing. And we're dead. Hi, this is Sunny Bear. I'm doing well. How are you? Hi, Laura. Thanks for joining. Getting my butt kicked by a gigantic bird. Nothing weird going on. Nothing weird. Oh my god. How it can land on me? Oh. Ow. Ah! Holy crap. Yes, a giant bird. Are you seeing what I'm seeing? Gigantic, robotic, pain in the ass bird. what? Really? That was fast. I'm just dead.
Got it. Out of ammo, but not up.
Ah. Burn. Really? Quite a few. Yeah, I remember you, Annabelle. How's it going? Sorry. Getting my butt kicked over here. What outfit did you want to change to, Mrs. Honey Bear? But yeah, there should be quite a few. I think the first time I played the original one of these, I took quite a, I don't know, 80, 90 hours. You like the red. That one? Or that one? No. Yeah, there's a lot of outfits in this game. I remember you, Annabelle. How are you doing today? Yeah, the game has a lot of outfits. So we'll probably do. There's probably going to be another bunch of these, and then we'll be doing more once we hit Forbidden West as well. So once we hit this one, we'll be playing some. And if there's interest, we'll probably play the Lego game as well. Oh my god! It's like sometimes I have a chance, and other times it just destroys me. Horizon Zero Dawn, Daniel. Good game. Ah. Sorry. It's a little hard to chat and keep track of everything while I'm trying not to die. It'd be easier if I had health. I just don't have any health to like. Goodness. Alright, I think I got away from it this time. Now I can go get some health and whatnot and then come back and kick its butt. I saved in a really bad spot. Don't die, don't die, don't die, no! Run away! Huh? Oh yeah. Alright, I like this game a lot. So we've probably got quite a while to go in these streams. Like I said, there's this one and then there's a part 2 that I've never really played. I started it and then I left PlayStation Plus. I haven't played it since I bought it, so. Yeah. But I really like the story. And obviously, you know, graphics are really cool. So it's all awesome. Are you serious right now? Yeah, it's a lot of fun. I like it. Run away! We're okay. Yeah, it does take place here. Like in the far future. It's the Western United States. Yeah, I don't remember what it was. I know the last time we played it, we looked. There's a thing that's like up here, and it's relatively close to where we are. Don't remember exactly what it was. It's been a while. I'm sure we'll recognize it when we see it. take a look at it. You know what you think? Yeah, there's a lot of outfits too. And I believe part 2 has even more. Just about everything. Okay, I'm back. Saved. Yeah. Yeah, you might recognize this desert. Really, I can't pull up my weapons here. So much for luring it back to fight with these guys. Yeah. Yeah, again, it's not like we don't live here. We just live near here. Okay, we're gonna go find something else. Yep. Yeah. And then Forbidden West takes place, I think there's like the shores area and stuff, so it should be like Nevada. West. Okay, we need to be a higher level for that crap. Oh my god. So we're gonna come over here. Yeah. I'm gonna take care of some stuff over there. But yeah, there's a lot of cool stuff in this game. I really like the machines and stuff. I like the story. There's so many cool parts, cool aspects of this game. Oh my god, I suck at this. What on earth is going on? Yeah. Yeah, Forbidden West does. I think it gets a little closer. We talked about this the last time I played this game. A couple years ago. Ow! My God, this is horrifyingly bad. It's like I totally forgot how to play the game. But you know what? Okay.
Uh-oh, spotted.
Come on over. Come on over. It's all gonna be okay. Really? It just avoided my traps? Ah. For a minute it did. Okay. We're good now. It's good work, thanks.
Saving these for the trail.
Yeah, this is I don't know, it's another one of those games I started playing and I was like, I don't think I'm gonna like this, but because I didn't have anything else to do, I played this more and ended up really, really liking it. Just goes to show you should give stuff. First impressions aren't always
Rare part.
the way it goes. Okay. Didn't even need to do that to get to where I was gonna go. Because yeah, the opening, I mean, I think you watched me play the opening of this. The opening's a little odd and a little different. Might expect. And, it feels a little weird. But as you play more and more and you understand the story, you're like, oh, it's all making sense. Yeah. Okay. Hopefully we got over... Lara would absolutely love it. It's hard, which is the big thing that Lara would not like, because she has an issue with hard stuff. She would, I don't know. I think she would have a hard time playing it because it's so hard. But she has an issue with hard stuff. She's like, I don't want to play it anymore. It's difficult.
Gotcha.
But she would really like it. It's a lot of fun. And it's a lot of fun to play, especially once you get used to it. Mechanics and whatnot. Taking down robots with a bow and arrow is pretty cool. And the main character, Aloy, is hilarious all the time. Always saying things that's absolutely hysterical. But, yeah. It's one of those games that really works. Huh. And there's nice diverse scenery. That was really cool in a game.
You're a question waiting for an answer.
You just seen me go. You got the desert over here, and then you got forest and stuff. There's jungles over here. But yeah, like right now I'm in the middle of a snowy mountain peak. Trying to avoid the monsters, robots I can't kick out right now. I don't want to mess with. Can take any of them out. So let's take the quick way down. Ah! Nice. Got it. Think you savage. What kind of jackass says something like that? If you saved my life, you're savage. And this isn't like modern slang. Slang. Slum. This is just the being mean.
These
The
are
cards
helpful.
are victorious
Bitter,
again.
Uh-huh. Sure you are. I am victorious again. Out to that. That's embarrassing.
Look out below! They're scanning.
Got it, no problem. snap maw. Oh, right. We've got alligators. The hell is that?
Last shot.
God, it's big. Oh my god. We got the gator. What the hell's going on here? Damn, another one down. Ah! Another one down. My god, that was rough. Yeah, I was just trying to take one of them out, not 12 of them. My god. 3 of them? 4 of them? I don't know. I lost count.
I think
Yeah,
I'm
I don't
clear.
count so good. But yeah, you learn through the story, you learn what the robots are, why they're here, what's making them, who's making them, etc. It all like makes sense, and it's all unfortunately somewhat realistic. Just cool. Kind of scary. We'll get there. Sephiroth do this? uh, Flower. That's what we came all this way for.
The old ones didn't leave me.
Okay, what does she got? Magical flower. Alright, let's go get that flower.
They're new growth.
A notebook, machine catalog, Stormbird, snack log. Yeah. I don't know, there's a lot of really cool stuff in this. But yeah, the story is awesome. I think it was when I was playing Stellar Blade, I think there was a portion of the story that reminded me a lot of this. Partly why I wanted to start playing this. This one's story I feel like is way, way better. Much more in depth. Beautiful.
Another hidden.
That should have been much better. But, you know, when you suck at a game, some of us do. Saving. Good to go. Oh, hey, look, another one of the storm birds guarding the way. I have a little bit better. Stuff to stop, but I love the traps. They're so good.
I'm ready. Gotta be. Stay down.
Flower. Alright, what else we got? another Stormbird. I think we can travel somewhere again. Huh? Alright, let's try and take out that Stormbird again. More health now.
Red light means trouble.
Oh my god, again. Would help if I had a better like spot to fight it from. Falling down, I don't know what the hell I am. Craft anything? Alright, we got no problems here now. Probably.
That'll help.
Yeah. We get it? It's dead! We did it! Oh yeah. Oh hey Phantom, how's it going? Doing well. How are you? Sorry, I was a little distracted by not even a boss battle, just a really hard one. We finally took it down though.
Be fascinating if they weren't looking for me.
Danger! Snapmaw here!
Snapmaw? Yep, Snapmaw. Ow!
Beyond my reach!
Huh? Again, it wasn't even a boss. I just kind of suck at this game. Hey, we got to level up finally. It's a big one. Alright, what are we doing? But yeah, how's everything going? Besides just being tired, you know? Everything going well for you? Down there. Let's get this first. Nice. How'd you do that? Just lots of interacting and stuff. Presents, or you know them, or what? You know, moderator's kind of a big deal. I hate that. Okay, let's save now that we finally killed that thing. Yeah, it feels like it's done. So. That's really cool though. Now Mrs. Honeybear's over on YouTube. Alright, so it's like... That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's why I did the VIP. You're here enough, and
Useful.
from the beginning, moderator feels like more of a job than a thank you to me. Gotcha. Yeah, it's pretty cool. I made Katie my moderator because again, it feels like more of a job. It's like, hey, you got to go do this now. But I can see it as a thank you as well. Yeah, I have a page that shows me stats, and yeah, you've got quite a few over here as well. Like, a lot. Super cool. Yeah. Ah, a village.
And one of these.
Actually, you know what? I mean, I want to check something real quick. It's where it's pretty easy for me to find. Where was it? Yeah, I hear you. I did the same. At a certain point, you kind of have to pay. You want good mods, people paying attention and whatnot. All right, I can't find it. Last time I checked, you were already at like 2,000 chat messages, 3,000. You know, it's been a while. I'll find it at some point again. I gotcha. Yeah. I'm hoping to get there. Things seem to be picking up a little bit. Definitely really seems to be helping to go to stream as much as I am, and like the other streamer said, like it can't be overstated how much help you've been, Phantom. I mean, besides the subs and gifted subs that are like super encouraging, just the advice constantly, the audio's off or questions and stuff, it makes a huge difference. Um, I can't even count the amount of times we've said thank you because it has made a big difference for us. Uh, always a big difference. And yeah, we'll get to moderator view. You know, yeah, I don't. It showed up weird. I had a different thing where I was looking at. Find it. It was under extensions, I think it was. Yeah, there was an extension that was going to show. I just never finished setting it up because I was like, I don't know if I want everybody's stuff on there. I feel like that's a little, you know, I don't know if there's stuff all over the place. And then every time I go to my channel, I hear my own voice and it freaks me out. Man, where was it? Oh, chat stats. Yeah. It was under stream elements. Yeah, Phantom, you have 2,444 messages on my channel. For context, Laura, my daughter, has 1,696, mostly emotes. And Katie, my wife, has 1,529. So, again, you've interacted so much and been such a huge help, you know? And then after that, it drops down to like 700, and then down to like the next real person on there is that I don't know, like family wise, is down to like 161. So, again, you make a big difference on here. Say, you make a big difference. It's very encouraging and it's very helpful to have people to you feel like actually like your content when you're streaming. I mean, you do it for fun, but at the same time, you want somebody watching. Yeah. Yeah, on this one here. I've got to figure out, I don't know. I've been trying to figure out a better lighting situation. Maybe something overhead or something to where it's more even. But, yeah, everything looks decent enough. Because, yeah, you can see what I'm doing on this one, too. This glass panel. I did. But, yeah, I will get there. Hopefully that's not, like, a distracting thing. Because, yeah, you can see on both screens different things. Maybe I just need to get rid of the glass. I need to replace those posters with something that's not glass so it's not reflective and distracting.
A well-appointed kid.
But
Must be from Meridian.
yeah. But yeah, we do talk here and there because again, it makes a big difference interacting and stuff. Like I look at the viewers and see how many people are watching, and that number going up here and there is really encouraging. But the interaction is a big deal.
Need them soon enough.
Makes a big difference. The hell is it? Oh, there it is. What the hell is that over there?
What made these flowers? And why?
Thunderjaw. Probably a bad idea, but we're gonna go fight it. 'Cause why not? Thank you, Phantom. You know, Katie really appreciates being an ad-free moderator. Whoa. And Laura really appreciates not having ads. Thank you. Thank you, thank you, thank you. Ow. Oh, I love the heavy weapons.
This shot's for you.
And yeah, that came off of what I'm fighting. Cool. Probably. I know this game has a lot of inspiration. That's probably one of them. I could definitely see Monster Hunter being a big inspiration for this game. Ah. Oh my gosh, thing, die already. Oh yeah, we got it. Okay. Yeah, they do really like watching without. Yeah, again, sorry I had to cancel the World War Z stream last night. I've been streaming so much I haven't hung out with my wife as much as I probably should be. Not that she's not complaining about it or anything. We're all good. But yeah, I had to cancel it because I wanted to spend some time. And then yeah, the subs make a huge difference. Done a lot for us, Phantom. Always very helpful and considerate. Yeah. Well, you know, it doesn't really do me a lot of good to start streaming and do well streaming if you know, my wife's unhappy with it. But yeah. Okay, that one's down. What else we got? Let's take care of this next. Tall necks. It's always my first playthrough of this. The tall necks were my favorite part. They were so cool. When I first saw them, I was like, "That is awesome."
You're not.
You know, what you should do, Phantom. That's good. You're good. Had nothing to do with waiting. I get canceled on by a lot of people, so I've learned not to
Save this
not
for the
to
trip.
worry about it too much. Not that you canceled on me. I get, you know. Yeah. But yeah, you know what you should do? You follow a lot of streamers, and networking and whatnot is always a big part of this. You should really make like a phantom game group. Start putting people in touch. Yeah, the skirmishes in Age of Empires and any of those games, they can take an hour. But more often than not, yeah, they take a long time. I haven't played Age of Empires in forever, but I used to play a lot. Which one's your favorite? 1, 2, 3. I remember 1 being like the best, but 3 being like 3 having a lot of really cool stuff, but also not feeling the same as the other ones. Yeah, playing against any game's extreme AI is rough. Age of Empires. There we go. Nothing wrong with being new at a game. And Age of Empires has a good learning curve to it. I used to play it a lot when I was like a teenager. That, Command and Conquer, Civilization. I haven't played so much as an adult. They just take too damn long. I remember I think it was Age of Empires 2. You could set it up just right with your defenses and everything. And then I would leave the computer on overnight with everything getting mined and whatnot. And I'd come back in the morning and the entire map would be free of trees, free of stone, metal, all the resources would just be gone. And then I'd make a whole huge army and wipe out the AI. Hey, I could do that here. Damn. I've never played Age of Empires on a console. I always played it on the PC. I know they just released Age of Mythology on the PlayStation. I've been looking at that. It's something on my wish list for a while. Loved Age of Mythology. But,
That'll help.
yeah. Down the road a ways, I need to upgrade my PC a bunch before I start doing PC gaming too much. Especially streaming it. Yeah, 3, like I said, 3 was a little weird. It didn't feel like an Age of Empires game. I played through it and beat it on a computer that probably shouldn't have been playing it. It was not a smooth experience. But, I really like the graphics and like the ship combat and whatnot in 3. It was a big improvement. When it first came out, you know, that was a newer big jump in the graphics. Scaled combat wasn't just little arrows flying through the air. Choo, choo, choo. Yeah, that part I was never a big fan of. The trading posts and stuff. I didn't like that kind of
Picking up
stuff at all.
another signal.
But, yeah.
I must be closing in on the signal.
So I do have a question for you, Phantom. Since you've watched a lot of streamers, I watch too many. Do you know of a good way that people get people to vote on like the next game to play, that kind of thing? Because I've looked at a few different options. None of them seem like. Yeah, it felt like a knockoff. That's 100% kind of feeling on it. It didn't feel quite like an Age of Empires.
Killers. What are they doing here? Looks like they're trying to capture the Tolmec.
Oh my gosh, there's a corruptor here. Not counting on that. Oh, well. Yeah. Yeah. You serious right now? Precision my hand. Gotcha. So that's how it's typically done. That works pretty well for most people. I don't know. I just looked at different things. So I'm like, I'm not done. Almost done with a game right now, where I'm going to open up something for a vote. But you know, I was playing Stellaris for a while. That didn't get a lot of attention. Fair. But something like Age of Empires, or Age of Mythology, the Middle Earth game you shared with me. You know, just there's a lot that would be fun. Just would it get interaction or anything? Would it be worthwhile? Isn't that usually the case with a lot of these really anticipated remakes? It's like they announce it, you hear something about it, and then disappears indefinitely.
They're leaving. in my throat. Burns.
Hide me!
Oh, wow. Changing the engine's a big deal. So. What the hell killed that thing? I'm not gonna question it.
Didn't notice me attacking it.
I love the big guns in this. Too bad you don't get more of a chance to use them.
This should be a good spot for jumping onto the tall neck.
Here we go. This way. Yeah, so many random ass arrows.
Be prepared.
Like how you can go slow motion while you're crafting stuff to kind of control the screen and everything. Dude, what the hell happened to you?
I should be able to jump onto the tall neck from here.
Yeah. Love the tall necks. Their design's so cool. Almost like a giraffe, but also not quite.
Okay, time to climb up to its head.
There we go. Yeah, they're super cool. Really, Lara. So many emotes. So many bears. There's a photo mode on. Yeah, there's a photo mode on this. We can take a photo of her on top of the helmet. Do it for the gram. Never good at photo modes. There, that'll work. It's something. Look, we just revealed a portion of the map. Large portion of the map. One, two, three, and four more of them. That many of them. Oof. Huh. Oh, we never got the pro. Okay. Let's go and follow along with the main mission. A little bit more story stuff. Never trust that bunny. Do, 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 do.
I'll find a use for you.
Yeah.
Just stay out of their way for now.
What want to do with that thing right now? Thunderjaw. Tormented giveaway. Splatter Central is giving away passcodes to Tormented 666. Today's giveaway is sure to please die-hard Tormented worlds. Passcodes to sneak peek Tormented 666 free of charge. Experience the latest installment of Jonah 1's seminal Splatter Hollow franchise right alongside our review staff. Rumor is 666 boards the goal, so grab one of 66 free passes by screaming, "I want to get splattered" to splatsin.hollow and link. Yeah, Lara goes a little overboard with the emotes. Usually. Yeah, usually. She's got a problem. Alright, welcome to the jungle. I think we're gonna meet Tarzan, actually. There's a guy that's kind of like him. I mean, not swinging and raised by apes, but kind of looks that way.
Don't look to me for help. My duty is to guard. I don't get involved.
Yeah, I think that's about the closest we get. Female Tarzan. Still though, like I said, I love the diversity of environments here. Like you've got jungle, desert, snowy mountains, forests, and somehow they all feel like it doesn't feel like a fantasy game because you get a lot of RPGs, fantasy kind of things, those kind of environments, but they kind of all feel like they belong.
Jiran raided clear into the Savage East. I hear Sun King Avad sent peace missions.
Ah.
I'm sorry for the wait, but all those entering the city are subject to search.
This is outrageous. We're loyal citizens. How long do we have to wait? What am I...
I'm not subject to search. Deal with it, people.
supposed to do? Just sit here and let everything spoil?
Yes, that's exactly what you're supposed to do.
I thought Meridian was open to
What's going on here? Olin's in there, somewhere. And so's Erend, that other Outlander I talked to the night before the proving. Erend said he'd introduce me to his sister if I visited Meridian. Said she was captain of the Vanguard.
City's locked down on account of the murder.
If this keeps up, I'll be broken always the merchant.
Can you imagine seeing somebody run into your town like this?
Halt! Stop right there. In light of the recent attack, no stranger passes into Meridian without submitting to search.
Recent attack? What are you talking about?
The murder of Captain Ursa and her vanguards, of course. Ambushed by Shadow Carja forces in Redridge Pass.
Ursa? You mean Erend's sister is dead?
How would you know his name?
I know Erend. Summon him. I need to speak to him.
Ha! I doubt that Erend, the new captain of the Vanguard, a man in grief, is going to waste his time on a grimy outlander.
Aloy! Hey, you're alive! I thought you were dead. Make way, make way! All the way to Meridian just to see me?
Have you been drinking?
Ah, not really. A little. So, you're alive. We should celebrate. The drink's on me.
We need to talk, alone, and you need to pull it together.
Over there.
So you approve?
Of course I approve. From now on, she may come and go from this city as she pleases.
As you wish, sir.
There. Alone as you asked. And what did you want to tell me?
A lot has happened since we last spoke. The Proving was attacked by a group of killers. Not many of us survived.
We were in the village when we heard explosions up on the mountain. Some of your braves came back, said most of the contestants were dead. I've never heard such a wail of grief as the sound that rose up from your people. How did you survive?
How I survived is less important than how I was targeted.
Targeted? What do you mean?
The killers came for me because of Olin.
What are you talking about? That doesn't make sense.
I need to find Olin. I need to know what he knows.
But he's a friend.
No, he's a traitor. I don't know who the killers are or what they want, but I do know that Olin is working with them.
But, I mean, this...
I don't need you to understand, Erend. I just need you to take me to him.
He's not here. He went scrounging for scrap and relics days ago. It could be anywhere.
Are there any places he frequents, places he returns to?
A house. Here in Meridian.
Okay, then take me there. I need to search it.
I guess. As long as I'm there to witness the search.
I heard what happened to Ursa. I'm sorry. I know she was special to you.
Special to me? Special to everyone. She always knew what to do. She bossed everyone around. She kept me in line. Now I'm supposed to fill her shoes. And instead, here I am, stumbling around in them.
I lost someone too. At the Proving, the man who raised me. His name was Rost.
That's terrible. Why is it every time something terrible happens, everyone else tells you the worst thing that ever happened to them, as though that makes it easier?
Yeah, why is that?
Anyway, there was something you wanted to tell me?
I need to see Olin's place. Now.
Okay. Come on.
Which bear is your favorite, Phantom? We have them from all sorts of games now.
So many people here, all talking at once. How does anyone think?
I don't. I just drink.
I did look at the sub points. Apparently you have to have 100 sub points at once. So I won't get to add any more, like the number of emotes we have is all that we're going to get until we reach 100 subscribers.
Vengeance for Ursa.
Which, you know, that's going to be a little bit. Which is fine. Mr. Rio.
To the Citadel. Does he lack the stomach for justice?
What are you doing?
Blood for blood. Vengeance for Ursa. How long will Avad hide in his palace? Year after year, why does he spare those who enslaved and tortured and butchered? Erend, you should want vengeance more than anyone. Your own sister, murdered. And her death, unavenged?
One more word, you scorched out slag, and I'll throw you in jail myself! Now get out of here, or I'll give you all a kick in the ass!
What did he mean about Ursa's murder?
Not now.
Yep, we're gonna go this way. Who's the guy?
This place.
Lenses, that's cool. Those ones the most. Let's see, we got Joel, the Helldiver, Leon, of course, Starian. I like those ones a lot too. I really like the Chloe bear, personally. That one's my absolute favorite. And Aloy bear. Oh, the Lara bear too.
Smells like nothing I've ever smelled before.
Always loved
Is
the
that
Lara
some
bear.
kind of spice? Okay, how are we gonna get in? Oh,
It's one way to go.
that was subtle.
Here we are. Try not to break anything. Other than the door.
All of this for one man.
It pays to have connections in the Sun King's court.
The corner of this rug is frayed, and the floor near it is worn. Let's see what's underneath.
Hey, how did that get here?
Question is, how to get through it.
Without a key, you won't. That's a vault hatch of Oseram make. Nothing gets through.
We'll see about that.
Call it a
Yeah,
day, girl.
we're gonna get through.
Wasting time.
Because of course we are. Because that's what she would do.
It looks like a picture of Olin's family.
Olin is a weird dude.
Won't find better wares.
Looks big and heavy. Let's give it a little push.
There's no way.
I did say not to break anything, didn't I?
She said she'd get through.
Serve and they live. Disobey, and I will open their throats and leave their corpses to prune in the sun.
They took his wife and child captive.
They? Who's they?
The killers. They told him to obey or they'd kill his family.
You. Iced tea?
It's iced tea.
Thank you, miss.
Yeah.
Yay, my daughter brought me iced tea. That's so sweet.
A map. The glyphs show places he visited. Looks like Olin.
I don't think she can bring it that far.
Olin? I knew he could read contracts, but I never took him for a poet.
No doubt now. Olin knew I was targeted. There's your proof. Read the last page. He writes about meeting me in the order to kill me.
He called himself a friend. That backstabbing cheat. How did you learn to read glyphs? And these things that you see, how do you do it?
The focus. It reveals the unseen.
And Olin's focus, it's the same?
The device is the same, but somehow Olin and the killers can speak to each other with their focuses over distances. And see through each other's focuses too, like looking through each other's eyes.
So that's how the killers saw you? Through Olin?
Yes, so far as I can tell. Now that I know where to find Olin, I should be on my way.
All by yourself?
Leave it to me. I'm faster on my own.
Wait. If that device lets you see the unseen...
Out of the way, Erend.
I'm asking you to help me, Aloy. I need to know who killed Ursa. Not just the Shadow Karja army, I know that, but the exact soldiers who did it.
I'm sorry about your sister, but that's your war, not mine.
Don't act like this isn't personal. You came here hunting the people who nearly killed you, who massacred your people. Why should you have justice and not me? Look, I'll head for Red Ridge Pass, where Ursa's body was found, and wait for you there. A few minutes of your focus is all I need. Don't make me beg.
Red Ridge Pass, you said? I'll see what I can do.
You'll like what I have for sale, I promise.
All right.
You're an Outlander, which is good. But a Nora, which might be bad. Do you fear the ruins of the Old Ones like many in your tribe?
No, although some can be dangerous.
Then you may have come across what I seek. In your travels, have you found strange vessels, emblazoned with symbols of the Old Ones? They consist of a hollow cylinder with a crescent handle affixed at both ends. If you bring me these vessels in sets of 4, I will gladly trade what I have for them.
He's such a weirdo.
Yes, yes. Trade quickly. I have work to do.
Bug collectors. Almost got him. Almost got 2 full sets.
I will leave you to the hunt. Be sure to delve into the ruins. Ah, you're everything I'm not. Strong, brave, active. Come, Isabel.
Strong, brave, active. That's hilarious.
You there? Can you help me? Nora, please, I need to speak with you. You're the one the Vanguard has been crowing about. The Nora who tracks criminals and traitors with her second sight. If only you'd use it to help me. A thief raided my home and took my brother's sword.
Tell me about the robbery. Don't leave anything out.
It was brazen and professional. They took only the sword, my most valuable possession. The thief went out through the window and scared the shadow off my steward. Otherwise, it would have been a clean getaway.
Why would someone steal the sword?
It's priceless. Made from the burnished antler of a lancehorn, finely inlaid with studded stones all down the...
Okay, I get it.
Forgive me. That's not even why it's important. The 12th Sun King gave it to my brother for his military service. He was killed in battle during the liberation. I was saving it for my nephew who's stranded at Sunfall with the Karja in Shadow.
How did your nephew wind up in Sunfall?
Most of the old clergy backed the Mad Sun King, so when he fell, they ran out of fear of retribution. As an honor guard to a venerable priest, my nephew had no choice but to go with them. Now that my brother is gone, my nephew is my heir, so that sword really belongs to him. And after all he's been through, I won't be able to look him in the face if I don't get it back.
I'll see what I can do about the robbery.
Have a word with my steward if you need to. He saw the thief escape. And listen, all I want is the sword back. Meridian, and my family for that matter, has seen enough strife already. If I can get it back, all is forgiven. No retribution necessary.
Yeah, there's gonna be retribution. Yeah, thank you, Katie. The tea is... That's a good one. Okay, how do I get up there? It's raspberry iced tea, right?
You're looking for artifacts.
Yes, but I'm no profiteer. Sun King Avad has named me an envoy to the Banuk. I work on their behalf, looking for sacred relics to return to their homeland, Ben-Ur. I'm especially interested in wooden figures that are sometimes found near Banuk rock paintings. If you have any, I have valuables to trade for them. You ready? Let's trade then.
Apparently I can't taste the difference between raspberry and lemon, so that's cool.
back if you find any Banuk goods. I'd like to discuss a trade with you, Outlander.
Hey, look, more outfits to choose from. I believe you can actually own and carry around every single. So, I know last time I played it, I had all of them. Ready for that. Raccoon skin. Medium. Why do I want this? It's good to be in a big city. The Sun Faith. 7 articles of the Sun Faith. 1. Over all the world rises and sets the great sun, as is plainly seen. To all plants, animals, machines, and men it gives life, as is plainly seen. Of all the tribes, none have scaled such heights as the Karja, as guided by the sun. Witnessing these things to be true each day, celebrating these things each day, we believe in the sun and its light gladly, without question. 2. Only the sun's rightful heir, born of the radiant line that dates back to Ahriman the founder, is the speaker for the sun. To him the sun's desires are revealed, and from his lips its desires are acted upon by men. He shall be known as the Sun King, and his word shall be law. 3. In all things we accept the sun's judgment, offer our bared skin to it, so it might burn our sins away, partake of its renewal, wear its heat for a time. As our skin bears its flesh, its bronzed armor we are made strong. In the cracking and peeling away of our old selves, we are made new. 4. In the sun's light we shall speak only in truth, we shall strike only in righteousness, and we shall act as we believe the sun so tasks us. When the shadow falls across us, we shall always remember our illumination. We shall not cast blame for ill fortune, we shall endure. In the coldness of the moon we accept there will be stillness and death and endings, until dawn comes once more. We do this because there are 2 halves of nature, sun and shadow. To deny one is to deny the whole of things. 5. As the twilight time came before us, ending the world of the ancients, so shall a twilight time come again, for this is the cycle of things. The buried shadow shall rise up to eclipse the sun's light and usher in great terrible change. Even knowing this, we are steadfast in our belief, and trust that the sun will again bring a new dawn, as it did for our founders so long ago. 6. Holy Meridian shall forever be the seat of the Karja, the city of the sun, and the spire venerated as the mark of its founding. A Sun King born of the radiant line shall always sit upon its throne, for without a speaker for the sun, its will is clouded. For either of these to be denied is to invite a twilight time upon us. 7. Clearly the Karja are the children of the sun, and preeminent in its gaze, but so too does its light touch upon the barbarian tribes of the north, east, and south. It is the speaker for the sun's duty to interpret if the sun's gaze is directed in approval or reproach. So determined, it is the duty of the Karja to carry out the sun's will, even in places where light does not reach.
Renora, I'm the mournful Naman. My apologies that we meet like this.
Like this?
In grief. You hold yours close, like a talisman. Wait, forgive me. You didn't come for reparations? Someone you lost to the Sun Ring?
No. I know about the Red Raids, but the Karja owe me nothing.
I see. Well, I could use the help of a strong-willed outlander. Then I would owe you very much indeed. These people seek to honor their loved, their lost, with their own voices, not mouthing Karja rituals to Karja stone. But there are obstacles. And while Meridian holds its breath for any disturbance, these robes only tie my hands.
What kind of obstacles?
The first pilgrim is an Oseram who seeks to visit the Shrine of Kings on the road to the city. He waits there now, forbidden to enter by an old sun priest who suffer no heathen. This Utaro lost her companion on the edge of the Jewel, at a pool where snap moths gather. The shrine was built there to ward off the machines, and its effectiveness leaves much to be desired. And the Manuk would paint a mark on the sun's climb, a call to the machine spirits, I understand. They need no beckoning. Glinthawks perch there, drawn to the spires shining.
So, clear the machines out of 2 shrines and move a priest out of the other.
All I can ask for is your charity and that their stories are heard.
Naman, rituals and prayers can't bring back those who are lost.
No, but it can help those who grieve to find themselves. It can lend them strength and hope, like a new sunrise.
I didn't think your priesthood would ask outsiders for help.
If only the sun would set on our pride. Until this is done, I am no sun priest. To wear a red robe was an aspiration. I aspired. Now our hoods make us blind. We whisper reconciliation, but forget how the old king's priests sang the words and blessed the killing.
The killing? You mean the Red Raids?
Yes. And the sacrifices that came after.
Why did the priests go along with all that bloodshed?
Sometimes we Karja are more concerned with what is tradition than what is right.
Huh. Maybe the Karja and Nora aren't so different. You're disappointed with the Sun Priests, but you still wanted to be one?
I spent my whole life looking up to the temple. My brother's voice echoing in its arches. Even he couldn't turn me away, and how he tried, in the end. He said, when we were loved, our robes were dyed in cinnabar. Now they are stained in blood.
How so?
Our robes are handed down to us. Most of the old priests fled rather than be seen in the glare of a new sun. And so we are left to wear their sins. For me, at least, they hang heavy.
Where is your brother now?
He waits for me on the trail of the sun, I hope. He spoke out against the sacrifices. For a priest to question the Sun King's will, his punishment was worst of all.
You lost someone you loved too. I'm sorry.
No, not lost. When I took on these robes, I found his memory.
I'll do what I can to help those in mourning.
To honor their memories is to honor us all.
adventurers. Preferably with no... Hi there, Outlander. Name's Vilgund. Did you come to the city looking for work? Good shards. Enough to buy garb more becoming of your...
Okay, stop there if you want me to hear you out.
I only meant a well-molded woman such as you. I heard an interesting rumor about a Banuk camp. Tame machines, the rumor said. So I hired men to investigate. Just investigate, that's all. Those Banuk are canny, too canny. I paid up front. Well, half up front. I've had no word back.
So now you're hiring someone to find the last men you hired.
They're a sunk cost. This rumor's worth more to me.
So is there any more to the rumor about this camp?
The last bunch just wanted to know about the reward. Hey, you're a smart one. This camp isn't even big enough for a name up where the snow won't thaw. They say the Banuk there live alongside machines. Peaceful as you like. Keep them, use them, sing to them. If it's true, if we learned how they do it, think how valuable that would be to all the tribes.
When you say valuable, you mean they'd pay you for it.
Girl, I'm not made of straw.
What can you tell me about the Banuk?
The Banuk women. Snow witches all. Cold eyes, cold... They choose to live up there in Ban-Ur, in the ice. Trying to have a conversation, it's like chipping them out of the stuff. They prefer machines for company. That's why I'm putting my shards on this rumor.
Then they might not want outsiders to know about this place.
Their mystic act. No care for possessions, for luxuries. Pile of slag. Those people bargain harder than the winter frost.
Are you some kind of merchant? You don't seem to have any wares.
More of an explorer.
But you send other people to do your exploring.
All right, more of an opportunist. Girl. Nora girl. Huntress. We live in a world of opportunities. Risky opportunities. But why should risk stand in the way of a lucrative prospect for the likes of me? All right. I'm more of a gambler.
If I did look into your rumor...
You won't need to climb up the shoulders of the world for it. It's on the edge of Banuk land, beneath the anvil of the moon. And you look like you know your way around the savage east. The east. If it's true they walk among machines without fear in this camp, well, you can't miss that, can you? Payment on return.
You need to win 3 half-suns at our hunting grounds to gain admittance to the lodge.
You mean these?
Very well, then. Congratulations, and welcome. Our members reap rewards and adventure and live on in legend.
Am I a member now?
No, you're only a fledgling. Junior members are called thrushes. To join and become a thrush, you need a senior member called a hawk to sponsor you.
So I need to find a hawk.
Yes, but a hawk can only sponsor 1 hunter at a time, and I'm afraid most of them already have one.
I've overcome worse odds. Where do I start?
Upstairs, present yourself to the Sunhawk Assis, our leader, who should introduce you to a hawk. I hope it's worth it.
What do you mean?
You'll see.
I don't like him. He's weird.
By the sun! King Avad's edict really is taking effect. Never thought I'd see a Nora here, and a woman at that. So, you have marks for me?
What do you mean?
From the hunting grounds. Oh, right. You're new here.
What edict?
King Avad insisted that the Hunter's Lodge had to welcome everyone. Man, woman, outlander, regardless of tribe. Ursa, captain of the Vanguard, came in and delivered that news personally. You should have been there. It was glorious. But I figured they would sweep it under the rug and say no woman or Outlander qualified.
Hey,
And
Annabelle.
here you are.
How's it going?
Are you a member?
Me? No. Karja don't exactly encourage their daughters to run around hunting machines. But all the changes in Meridian have been good to me. I don't think the Oseram know how to sell to us Karja. The trader I worked for last couldn't sell flowers to a bee. He was too plain hammered, as they like to say. This is a much better job. I figure I'll be able to open my own shop soon enough.
What do you want with my marks?
You hunters and your badges. I'm not gonna take them. I'm going to give you a weapon that sets you apart. Yeah, I thought that'd get your attention. If you earn marks in all 3 trials at each of the 5 hunting grounds, come to me. I can give you up to 3 weapons, one for 15 half-suns, one for 15 full suns, and one you'll love for all blazing suns.
Glad to hear
What
it.
do I do with these marks?
If you get the same mark from all the hunting ground trials, I can give you a Hunter's Lodge weapon. Show me what marks you've earned, and we'll see if you qualify for one of these special weapons I have for you.
I'm a little short on marks.
No problem. Once you have marks from all 15 trials, you'll be able to get the next Hunter's Lodge weapon from me.
Cool. Forgot about that. The record of Red Paw. Firing Jandin Niman, historian and resident of the Hunter's Lodge. It is well known that facts recede into fictions as they become memories, and fresh facts themselves are ephemeral among the rumors and legends of the South. This is especially true in the case of Red Paw, that most terrible of Thunderjaw, a machine which is nothing if not legendary. Few who have laid eyes upon it have survived, and among them fewer can be trusted not to embellish their tales. All that said, here I have endeavored to truthfully chronicle all the calamities attributed to the beast, and all the expeditions meant to end such calamities once and for all. None have succeeded. As of this writing, the terror of the South still roams free, scarred perhaps, but deadly as the day the sun first shone upon its armored hide. In the early spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, a freehold was destroyed near the hands of the flood. 9 bodies were recovered, 8 riddled with cannon rounds, 1 flanked completely. No witnesses survived, though never proven. This is widely thought to be Red Maw's first attack. In the late spring of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 4 hunters set out from Sunstone Rock to track the machine, or machines responsible for the destruction of the freehold. None returned. Their bodies were subsequently found in the south. 3 blasted, 1 stomped, never proven, but thought to be Red Maw's mark. In the early summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 6 mercenaries set out from Meridian to track the machine or machines responsible for the losses described above. 1 returned, ribs crushed, clavicle fractured. He spoke of a thunderjaw which split a man in half with a single bite. This is the first confirmed sighting of the legendary machine, and the one which gave it a name. In the late summer of the 18th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, an expedition of 8 set from Meridian to track Red. None returned. 6 bodies were found near Blackwing Snag. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 swallowed his own tongue, evidently in a spasm of terror, suffocating. In the autumn of the 18th year of his reign, the Sun King Jiran commanded the Hunter's Lodge to send an expedition south in pursuit of Red Paw. After numerous logistical delays, 3 hawks and their thrushes set out in winter. Only 1 pair returned, reporting the death of the others. 2 blasted, 1 stomped, 1 decapitated. The survivors were sacrificed for cowardice, 1 gutted by a sawtooth, the other skewered by kestrels. After the setback, members of the lodge grew wary of pursuing the legendary Thunderjaw. Only the proudest hawks even considered it. Aspirants to the lodge, however, foolish in their ambition, eagerly took part in subsequent hunts. In the summer of the 19th year of the reign of Sun King Jiran, the destruction of a caravan south of the Spurflints. 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 1 immolated. Reignited interest in Red Paw. 3 expeditions totaling 15 mercenaries went after the machine, with only 3 survivors. 9 blasted, 2 stomped, 2 eviscerated, 1 liquefied. In the early spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Turon, a cohort of 12 soldiers headed from the Rain Gatherers to the Allight were set upon by the beast. Only one survived, one blasted, one stomped, 10 crushed when their fleeing footsteps triggered an avalanche. In the late spring of the 20th year of the reign of the Sun King Duran, 3 cohorts struggling 34 men went in search of Red Maw. Last, they were ambushed by stalkers and only 4 survived. 24 sniped, 6 exploded. Understandably, this ended pursuit of Red Maw for some time. In the summer of the first year of the reign of the Sun King Abad, a group of 6 Oseram traders were attacked by the beast. 1 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 spit into a ravine. The lone survivor petitioned Captain Ursa to send the vanguard after the monster, but their request was denied. However, 3 additional expeditions, comprised of mercenaries and hunters aspiring to the lodge, were subsequently commissioned. Autumn, 7 men, 2 blasted, 3 stomped, 1 tripped on his own spear, 1 survived. Winter, 9 men, 3 blasted, 2 stomped, 2 died from frostbite, 2 survivors. Spring, 11 men, 5 blasted, 1 stomped, 3 retreated off a cliff, 2 survivors. The last known sighting of Red Maw occurred in the spring of the 3rd year of the reign of the Sun King Abad. Tarkus, Hawk of the Lodge, got word of a sighting near Thunderhead and set off to take the beast on his own. His thrush, Talana, arrived at the scene too late, just as Tarkus was dying of his wounds. Multiple perforations. Talana testified that as Red Maw lumbered off through the trees, she could see the spear of her mentor embedded in its side. Oh, cool. We're gonna take it down. Some point.
Tarkus is barely cold in his grave, but you have been promoted to Hawk, as you demanded.
I am a hawk, and I'll be Sun Hawk before you know it.
Tarkus thought that...
Alright, I need to run and use the restroom real quick. We'll be back in a minute. This one next. And we're back. Sorry about that. Too much tea. Legendary Hunts of the Lodge. In the summer of the 4th year of the reign of the Sun King Marzid, did Farukawa's Sunhawk of the Lodge behold a herd of grazers so vast that it filled entire the vale below the far back. His bro was a harp that day, strumming the melody of the hunt from noon to twilight. After one could not walk a single step across the glen without tripping on an antler of the fallen, it took all 7 hawks and all 7 thrushes to gather the trophies. And with the bounty from their barter, the last wing of the lodge was raised. Too much talking. In the winter of the 7th year of the reign of the Sun King Hibis, did Garisiv, Hawk of the Lodge, stalk a herd of tramplers from Sand Whisper Valley to the foothills of the Pale Ridge. Bombs from his sling fell as hailstones, freezing his prey at the waters of the ford. While the others stood as statues in ice, Iva sat upon the largest, driving his spear between his plates and taking his trophy before the rest could even stir. In the spring of the third year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wild grew ever more deranged, did Uvam, Hawk of the Lodge, answer the call from the prefect at Day Tower to slay the mysterious creature who ripped his best goer limb from him. 4 days and 4 nights he tracked his quarry through the savage east before the brute was revealed. Strong as a snapjaw, fast as a strider, from twilight to midnight the battle raged, but Uvam prevailed at great cost. His left arm chewed ragged at the joint. Thus he named the beast Sawtooth as he took his trophy from its shattered remains. In the autumn of the 8th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wilds grew ever more deranged, did Galadin, Hawk of the Lodge, follow the shimmering death haunting the southern freeholds into the jungles of the Jewel. Under that tangled canopy, the hunter became the hunted, glimpsing in the shadows more of the eerie lights. Till he was surrounded by machines he named stalkers. Long was his fight through the undergrowth to the safety of the Elite, but along the way he turned his bow to his pursuers and became the first to snare trophy from that which walks in glinting shadow. In the summer of the 13th year of the reign of the Sun King Jiran, as the machines of the wilds grew ever more deranged, did Asis, Hawk of the Lodge, dare to tread the path of broken trees, following the wake of the terrible thing that laid waste to the freehold of Morning Light. And so he was the first to face the might of the Thunderjaw, greatest of machines that walked the earth. With spear, bomb, and arrow, brave Asis fought to no avail, and only triumphed by turning the Terror's own cannons against it. The carcass of the beast now hangs in the lodge for all to see, so enshrined because its fall turned Hawk to Sunhawk.
Same thing.
Yeah, well.
That's cool. My God.
We'll see who gets to Redmaw first.
Looking forward to it. Excuse us. The machine rider graces us with her presence. You're a Nora, are you not? A fighter from the savage lands.
The sacred land, but yes. I fought for everything I got.
Tell me, do the Nora often wander into other people's homes and do whatever they like?
Of course not.
But that is what you're doing, right now. Stinking up our lodge, pestering your betters.
You're hardly my better. Legan said I had to meet you to become a member.
That would be true if there were any chance of you becoming a member. But you're a savage. And no savage will rise in the ranks of the Hunter's Lodge while I am the Sun Hawk. Now be gone.
No. I was led to believe there are rules here. If they count for nothing, then even your position is meaningless. So quit blustering and tell me. Is there a Hawk who is free to sponsor me?
Very well. Talana is free. Wouldn't that be fitting? Trash sponsoring trash. Now get out of my sight.
Yeah, he's a gigantic doofus. I am sure.
You're Talana? SC said you were a Hawk without a fledgling to sponsor. Or are you trying to drive me off too? It's okay, I've dealt with worse.
I'll bet you have. But you're wrong. It's not okay. Especially not today.
What happened today?
One of our own just died fighting Redmaw. You'll never face a more dangerous Thunderjaw. Cuts through trees, rocks, people.
I'm sorry to hear that.
It's part of the hunt.
Is there any actual hunting in this lodge? So far, it's been all talk.
Yes, of course. You fight a machine, then bring its trophy to Assis the Sunhawk, then no one can deny you brought it down.
Assis. What's his story?
He's the Sunhawk of the Lodge. The highest ranking asshole... Sorry, member. He's taken down Ravagers, Stalkers, Behemoths.
So? I've taken down a lot of machines.
As have I. Even brought down 2 Stormbirds. But he's a hawk who brought in the trophies first. That's how it works. Whichever hawk defeats the greatest machine first becomes a Sunhawk.
How does one become a hawk?
When a hawk dies, his thrush is promoted in his place, no matter how anyone feels about it.
Who is this Legan, the man at the door?
Legan? He's a hawk. He had an impressive run in his day, but he doesn't fight anymore. He supports the Lodge in other ways. Unlike the other hawks, who hoard all the best kills and drink the bar dry.
I'm ready to hunt, so tell me, what do I have to do?
You want them to regret looking down on you? Then speak to them in their language. Kill 3 Sawtooths, 2 Ravagers, and a Stalker. Deliver their trophies directly to Assis. That should shut them all up.
So if I do that, you'll sponsor me?
I'll consider it. Just to make Assis spoiled.
Hunter's Lodge. More like it's a place filled with doofuses that are kind of jackasses.
What did you want to talk about?
You were an outlander, no? An adventurer. I used to be one myself. I admit, I miss the beguiling colors of the wilds. Speaking of which, I wonder if you've come across a very special kind of flower. It's made of metal, like a machine.
Oh.
Other blossoms grow around them in amazing patterns. These gleaming beauties are very much in demand among my clients. If you bring me some, I have valuables to trade for them. Ah, let us haggle over this beautiful bounty. Till we meet again, my noble Nora. A moment of your time, Outlander?
Sure as the sun's rising. That's a quality Karja outfit.
Lots and lots of side quests.
You saw the thief make a run for it?
My back was to the wall, you see? Wasn't expecting someone to crawl out the window. He ran past me, dressed in gray, clutching a sword. That's all I saw. By the sun, my heart nearly seized up.
Drops of blood bleeding away. More blood. I'm still on the trail. Still more blood. The thief got cut. The trail ends here. But someone must have seen the thief.
I don't think I can help you.
Did someone run past here, holding a sword?
Sure did. He grabbed some linen off the stand here and took off down the stairs behind you. He was bleeding, so maybe he needed a binding. Blast it! That was expensive cloth. I can't believe I paid for that thief's bandage.
the thief came this way, there's only one way he could have gone. Forward. No sign of the thief. Someone must have seen him go by. Did you see anyone run through here? He would have been holding a sword.
Yeah. Almost crashed into me, too. He ran down the parapet here and went down the lift. No way you'll catch him now. I didn't see a sword, though.
He wasn't carrying anything.
Not a damn thing. Just ran like his ass was on fire.
The thief must have ditched the sword. But where? Maybe he had help. That merchant stall would have been a convenient drop-off.
Meridian is the center of the world.
And murdered Captain Ursa. We should
It looks like the thief got away, but without the sword. I thought maybe he dropped it off somewhere. Like here, for instance?
What? No. I had nothing to do with this.
I guess we'll see when I get the city guard to toss your stall and question your customers.
Hold on. There's more to this. You've got a reputation for shining light in the darkness, so I know you'll listen. You're right. The sword was passed to me, and I passed it on to someone else. It's going to be sold, but not for profit. The shards will go to people in need.
You expect me to believe that?
I can prove it. Meet my friends at the watermill in the lower village. They'll explain everything. If they don't convince you, come right back with the guards. I'm not going anywhere.
It wouldn't matter if you did. I'd find you. But all right. I'll check out the watermill. Okay. Guess I should go to this watermill then to find out what's going on.
What the heck? No, seriously, hotel. It's a big ass elevator. Oh my gosh, more side quests.
Sometimes it felt like Ursa was the pin holding Oseram and Karja together.
Metal bought here, good prices, fair prices.
Good prices, fair
Fairest
prices.
prices for machine parts under the mesa. No tithes to the Sun Court, not like those greedy snarls upside.
She's not interested in taxes.
I know what she's not interested in. As I was saying, no better offer for snap mall lenses. I'd give my oath on it.
By the sun, don't start spitting in your palm. Huntress, I apologize on behalf of my partner. Silent partner.
Silent partner?
If the sun would only grant my prayers. Never mind snap more lenses, Huntress. There's no market for those. A long leg lens, though, you'd be well rewarded.